Hello, it's Mike Ogilvy, X5 Accountants here. We're in really difficult times at the moment. We're listening to the government and they're talking optimistically as they have to. They've faced an unprecedented emergency, and whatever you think about it, um, the leadership that has shown in terms of trying to save businesses has been fantastic. But the furlough rules are now going to change, and business is going to have to start paying more. Now, the problem is the banks are telling us that they have lent a whole load of money on the bounce back loans, less on the CBILS, the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme, but which goes up to 250. The bounce back loans are up to 50. And there's a feeling that so many businesses have taken credit for the VAT and deferred paying that. They've taken credit for the pay as you earn, deferred paying that, and they've taken credit for deferring paying the July instalment of tax. Now, what we're hearing is people have not thought about how they're going to pay these bills later on. So they've taken off, borrowed 50,000, but in reality, they're going to need a lot more. So if the business comes back, then absolutely fantastic. But so many businesses have not got a model, and talking to the bankers, they haven't done any what if analysis to show that they've thought about what happens if their turnover drops to, say, 50%. What happens if their turnover only drops by 25%? But what happens if it drops by 75%? What costs would they take out? What cash would they need? Not because they're bad businesses, but because they run out of cash. What they're saying is that up to 1 in 3 of businesses are predicted to fail, say, simply because they've run out of cash and they haven't done the plan. Well, we're worried about this. So we're worried about our own clients, let alone our friends. So we have arranged to allow a model that we've prepared, a 5 year integrated plan, a spreadsheet, to be given to you free of charge. This is one I'm showing you here. Now, if you just imagine that you were to put 5 years worth of information and just to try and test your business to see how you're doing, and it produces automatically a 5 year plan like this with graphs that shows you your sales, your margins, your overheads, your net profit, your sensitivity analysis, what happens with your if your different growth, if your growth changes or your margins change, what happens to your profit, what happens to the valuation of your company, your summary there. Now, what happens if you want to actually look at putting a proposal to a bank for more funds, having looked at this analysis and thought, gosh, we're just not going to have enough cash. Well, we've got a funding proposal section on this, which will allow you to put an executive summary. We've got a whole load of notes so that you can do it yourself, how to prepare this, how to put the company background, how much information to put on the financial performance, graphs automatically produced for you. There's a section for SWOT analysis with the notes, how to complete it, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, details of what funding you require and why, performance on the post-funding, how you reckon the funding is going to help you perform, the assumptions you've used in the model, etc., etc. Very professional, and a lot of it's just totally automated for you, but allows you to input the information and get some credibility with the banks. It is a massive spreadsheet model. It's nothing clever about it, but you create a baseline forecast where you've got all your history up to 5 years worth of history put in there, but you really want to try and, if possible, to have at least 2 years history. You put your information in, and then you go through and you come and produce a massive forecast. So you go in there and you work out what's going to happen in your business, and then you work out and you produce not only a forecast profit and loss account for 5 years, a forecast balance sheet for 5 years, and most importantly, a forecast cash flow. So you test your assumptions and then go to this model is free of charge to you, totally free of charge. No, nothing in it for us other than we're trying to help our clients. And we're not only trying to help our clients, we're trying to help our clients and their friends. Yes, of course, there's a marketing impact for us, but we're not worried. You can do this yourself. All the notes on how to do it are there. We'd be better off as a business if all the businesses are flourishing. If everybody starts going bust around us, it's going to affect us. We want to do our bit to help you. So all you have to do to actually get this free model is to go onto our website, www.x5accountants.com, look at the home page, and at the bottom left-hand side, you'll see a blue box. Click on that blue box which says upcoming events. Register for a funding workshop. And then if you attend that, we will show you how to use this model, and anybody who attends there will automatically be given one of these models free of charge for you to use. It's a no-brainer. I can't see why anybody would want to do it, but certainly the banks are telling us that they are worried, and we are worried from what we are seeing, that the lack of information, the lack of testing that's going on in businesses out there. It's not a question of burying your head in the sand, it's paralysis because of fear, paralysis because of uncertainty. Well, we're trying to do our bit to help you. So get off, no, not get off, take action. Show that you and your management is credible. Go, if necessary, to the banks and put forward a proposal so you can get the funding that you need. Hope to see you there at one of our workshops.